Hello world, how are you doing? I have a couple of parcels of silver coins and a couple of other items to unbox, and I thought I would show them to you. These are not actually recent purchases. I actually received these a couple of years ago, but I didn't get to the chance to unpack them at the time, so I put them into storage and kind of forgot about them for a while, but now finally I'm going to have a look at what's in them. So these packages are actually from European Mint. There are two packages, so I'm going to split this into two videos. Let's have a look at the first one. All I've done so far is take the address labels off here. This is very securely packaged. It's got that kind of tear resistant wrap around it, similar to the kind of stuff they use to wrap luggage at airports. So I'm going to need my scalpel to help me get into the package. Okay, finally got the wrap off. Now let's get into the box. We've got some foam and some packing peanuts and a bit of bubble wrap. Let's get rid of those too. And all the coins and things are in these little yellow packages. Okay, that's everything. Let's get rid of the box. Now I've got 5 things to have a look at. Let's start with the smallest. And actually, the first one is some copper rounds. These are 1 ounce copper rounds. Now, I am under no illusion about the value of these. Copper isn't a precious metal and never will be. I bought these basically as collectible novelties because I like the designs. These ones are styled to look like historical American coins. This one resembles Indian head cents from the 19th century. So on one side they have the American eagle, on the other side they have the in-use Indian head. So they are not valuable in any way or form, they are just an attractive design, and I have 5 of those. And if I remember correctly, I also bought another set with a different design, so I'm guessing that's what's in this second package here. These ones have an Aztec design. They are based on the sculpture known as the Sunstone or the Calendar Stone, which is in the National Anthropology Museum in Mexico City. We'll take one out to have a look at. Unfortunately, these would tarnish easily, so I'll just put it on this envelope. One side has this Aztec warrior head, and if I flip it over we have the sunstone design. So I have 5 of those as well. The actual real world sunstone is 3.6 meters or 12 feet in diameter, and it's intricately carved with symbols and animals. There is a lizard, an eagle, a snake and so on. I'm not really sure that this 1 ounce round does it justice. It really needs to be on a larger planchet to bring out the details, but it's pretty impressive that they have managed to compress the design down to this scale anyway. Okay, next package. And these are 1 ounce silver bullion coins from the Scottsdale Mint, featuring the Great Wave off Kanagawa, usually just known as the Great Wave, by the Japanese artist Hokusai, which was one of his series of 36 views of Mount Fuji, although this is by far the most famous. These are actual coins, issued in the name of Fiji with a face value of $1. I just bought 2 of them just for the designs. The Great Wave is one of my favourite pieces of art. Let's get the scalpel back and take one off the card to have a look at the other side. Again, these items are very well packaged and almost too much for my scalpel to handle. Okay, this is the other side. It's basically the coat of arms of Fiji on a frosted background. I'll quickly put the knife back together, then I'll take the other one off its card. So I just bought 2 of these for a bit of variety. I think it's a very attractive design, nice to have in the stack. Next package, this one feels like a tube. Let's break into the package and see what it is. And it's actually a package of silver coins. Again, very securely wrapped, so I'll carefully scalpel my way into this as well. And it's a good thing I'm not really in a hurry. This is a selection of different silver coins. I'll group them together to have a look at them individually. I bought these mainly to have a few different things in my collection. I'm not really a massive silver stacker, but the things that I do have, I like to have a bit of variety in them. So here I've got a handful of different designs that I just liked the look of when I bought them. Altogether I've got 20 coins here with 5 different designs. Let's look briefly at each one in turn. This first one has a really interesting lenticular kind of design. As I hold the coin and tilt it one way, it has a picture of the Mona Lisa. As I tilt it the other way, it has the word icon. Also, a bit of my reflection in the coin. Sorry about that. I'm just filming this with my phone under not very good lighting, so this is not the best video quality in the world. I used to have some football cards a bit like this when I was a kid, but it's amazing how they can build that feature into the design of a silver coin. These are issued in the name of Tokelau with a face value of $3. It's a very eye-catching design, but the lettering does overwhelm the image a bit, and you have to jiggle the coins about a bit to get the right angle for the image to stand out. Okay, next. These are also coins in the name of Tokelau. These have a kind of yin-yang design on them. The design kind of shimmers in the light as I move the coin around. The coins have Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. Of course, she has since passed away, but as I said, these coins have been sitting in storage for a couple of years. This is part of a coin series called Equilibrium. You can see the text on the reverse of the coin. They are made by Pressburg Mint of Slovakia. Pressburg is the historical name of Bratislava, the Slovakian capital. Actually, the Mona Lisa icon coin which I showed earlier is also made by Pressburg Mint. They do seem to release some innovative designs. We'll be seeing a couple more of them later on. I noticed on their website they claim to have released the first silver coin designed by AI, which I don't actually have myself, but certainly seems to be an interesting step forward, and I'm pretty sure we'll see more coins like that in the coming years. Okay, next, these ones have a kind of world map design on them. This is also a Pressburg Mint product, part of a series called Terra. That's T-E-R-R-A, not T-E-R-R-O-R. It's a really outstanding design. They call these proof-like on their website, and I think coins like this really push the boundary between what is a bullion coin and what is a more collectible or numismatic type of coin. But these are still 1 ounce of silver. Okay, number 4 is another one of the Equilibrium series. This is another coin with a kind of yin-yang design. So it's part of the same series that I showed a moment ago. On this one side has a kind of design that looks a bit like a brain. On the obverse we have Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II again, with a very intricate background to the portrait. The last one in the collection of silver coins I have here is this one. And again, this has a really amazing design that I'm sure my phone doesn't really do justice to. I believe this one is called Magnum Opus, and I believe that text is hidden somewhere on the coin, but I can't make it out just by looking at it. Apparently the various parts of the design represent the mathematical golden ratio. I noticed on their website, again this is a Pressburg Mint product, that there is a proof version of this coin that has a Swarovski crystal in the centre of the obverse that has quite a high premium in the price. But these ones I have here are the bullion version, But again, they are pushing the limit of what is a bullion coin and what is a numismatic coin. Okay, those are the rounds and coins I bought, both silver and copper. I have one final thing left to open, which is this. One of a series of great paintings on coins. This one is the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci, of course. I bought this mainly out of curiosity, hopefully in the spirit of Leonardo himself, who was known for having a relentless curiosity about everything in the world and wanted to know everything. I wanted to know how these coins are made. I don't know how the design is imprinted. Again, this is very securely packaged. Let's get it out of its wrap. Let's have a look at the back of the box, which also doubles as its COA. It has some details about the coin. It's part of a series called Treasures of World Painting. These are made by the Mint of Poland. This one is dated to 2022 and is 1 ounce of 3/9 fine silver, and it is issued in the name of the island of Niue, another one of those places that most people only know about because they appear on bullion coins. The mintage is 999, and it does say down here, decoration, digital printing and gilding. Let's have a look at the thing inside. It looks amazing. It's in a kind of frame. The coin itself is really amazing. It's a really detailed representation of the painting, considering that it is only 40mm square. The frame itself is not quite so impressive. It's a bit flimsy and doesn't really do the coin justice. It's got this kind of plastic membrane that feels just like cling film. Clearly they put the budget into the coin itself, which is exactly what they should have done really. However, it does mean that if you like to have your coins out on display, this is going to look a bit cheap and nasty. The coin is held in place by a piece of cardboard inside its cling film prison, and the overall effect is just a bit amateur. The coin would look better displayed on its own. But for now, mine has to go back into its cardboard sleeve anyway, as I'm sorry to say this has to go back into storage for a while. Okay, that's my parcel. I have the Leonardo coin, I have 6 different silver coins, and a bunch of copper novelties. I think all of these things will look good in my collection. I think all the designs are beautiful, especially when you consider these are just bullion coins, they are not proofs or anything. And I'm sorry about the poor quality of some of the video. I did record this after I had enjoyed a few adult beverages, and it took quite a lot of editing and liberal use of the delete key and fast forward features to get it into a barely watchable form. Anyway, that's all I have to say, so see you around.